Wow, things have sure changed since I've been out here last. Snow is almost completely gone. Ground is slowly thawing out. The bushcraft shelter's up for now, but we're gonna do things a little different here. So it's really windy out, so I apologize. So I had an epiphany, if you will. You know, I love the bushcraft shelter, but I want to make something different. I'm going to use a lot of the pieces I used here, but we are going to head kind of over by where the old shelter was. Actually, that's about right there, would almost work. So, somebody, and I apologize, I don't remember who, had said, you should build a tree fort. That would be so cool. So, ask and you shall receive. That's what I'm going to do. Let me drop some of my gear down here. Excuse me. So that's all the gear I brought today. I also have a stake in there. And of course you can hear the train. So this is the original spot for the original mega shelter. The problem is in the springtime, summertime, oh, they cut a lot of trees down. But anyways, the springtime and summertime, there's cows out here. Cows will eat things they're not supposed to eat, like shelters and plastic, etc. So, with the viewer suggestion, I'm going to build a tree fort. I'm just going to use logs and sticks and stuff like that, and some paracord. I brought roughly, like, 45 foot of paracord with me today. This will be a process. I'm not going to do it all in one day. So there'll be multiple videos. That's my old fire pit full of water. But I think right here would be a great spot. These trees are spread out enough that I could tie supports up, and it's not going to be 10 miles off the ground or anything like that. You know, I'm thinking probably right in here, so about 6 foot or so off. I'm 6'2". It'll be roughly head level, about, like I said, 6 foot. I think these trees here will all more than support it. I'll tie everything together, brace it, probably end up building a little ladder to get in and out of it, because I certainly can't jump that high. I've lost weight, but not that much. And yeah, so we're gonna get building this thing here. I'm gonna go grab some of the longer logs over there and see if they're strong enough to start supporting the structure. I will put bracing underneath and stuff too, just to help support it. I'm hoping the cows don't knock it down, but if they do, it won't be anything big to worry about. So let's get the camera out and get working on that. Okay, again, I do apologize for the wind. I'm going to do what's called a clove hitch or a Canadian jam knot. Tie a knot in it, make a circle, put the line or the rope through, pull it tight. You can really cinch it. So I'm going to take this piece first, and it's about how tall I want it. So we're going to tie this piece here and then go from there. Now this will be kind of a pain because I'm doing this by myself. I was hoping my daughter Ellie would come out, but she did not want to be on camera. So what we're going to do first is this. There we go. That should work, right? I hope I made this long enough. Okay, got one side down. Now we'll do the other side here. I didn't bring a knife with, I just brought my Leatherman, or my Gerber, that Dub C was actually kind enough to give to me. That's kind of like a gift. So that was really cool. Thank you, Dub. Go check out his channel. Looks about level. Oops. I did leave a long tail on this, and you'll see why. There we go. That's good and tight for the most part. I am going to, any kind of these main supports, I am going to double tie, crisscross them just to give it that much more strength. Oh yeah, that's holding all of me, so that should definitely hold. I've got that done. Now I need to find one to run across there. That's definitely gonna have to be a bigger one, so I'm gonna go search for that real quick. All right, I got that side hung up. Now I'm gonna hang this side here up and get building the body. All right, I got both sides hung up. As you can see, there we go. Okay, got this side, I got that side. Now what I'll do is I'll run my cross supports and all that stuff. So I'm gonna go grab some of them and we'll be right back. All right, so this is a dead live tree right here. Dead but alive. Actually, I'm gonna get two of these. This one's a little too flexible, but I want, in the center, I want them to be a little bit flexible. And then when I bring more rope out, I'll take and tie them together to give them more support. But the reason for that is I'm gonna lay branches or tree chunks, logs, whatever you want to call it, crossways, and then eventually I'm going to put walls up and a roof using the plastic from the existing shelter over there. It'll be up high enough off the ground that I won't have to worry about animals and stuff like that. But I'm going to go get one more of these and then start laying some of the branches across, and then I think I'm going to make lunch. There we go. Once I get these tied together, will be all the support I think I need. Now that I got all that put up, I did tie it in the middle. I'm just going to show you guys real quick roughly what I'm going to be doing. There we go. I'm going to take and line this entire thing with branches roughly that big, which this will be plenty enough space right here for me to sleep. Like I said, I'll have a ladder. I'm hoping to get enough dirt and mud up here that I can build kind of like a little fireplace and all that stuff. So I'm going to get this going and then get back with you. Okay, that's the start of it. And what I'll end up doing here, let me back up a little bit so you can see me. There we go. Once I get that completely lined, I'll take and I'll cinch these together, and I'll cinch the middle one together and the back side together. I doubled up every ridge pole, except for the two cross ones, obviously. These ones here, I will take and wedge long sticks. Here, I'll even show you. I'll take and wedge long branches crisscross and tie them together. And then I will take and run ridge poles across the bottom and cinch them to here. And I'll put one big center support in the middle. And that should more than keep everything good, so to speak. But I've got plenty of building material to do this thing right. And once I get the floor done and everything shored up down here to where I know I'm not going to collapse it, easier said than done, I'm going to take and build a ladder, probably build a ladder right here so I can climb up there, and then I'll take and I'll build the roof structure and the walls and some railings so I don't roll off in the middle of the night. It's only a 6-foot drop, but you know, OSHA, which is something I have to deal with at my job, states that you can die from a 4-foot fall, possibly even lower. So I think we're gonna find a damp spot, which should be pretty easy because the snow's melting, and get a fire going so I can cook this steak. So we'll get back with you here shortly. All right, you can see my old fire pit is sopping wet, so I'm gonna take and lay some branches down or some logs, and that's going to be the base for my fire. I did bring out some fire starter that Dub C was kind enough to send me. So I will be using that to get the fire going, but I just want to get a good base down first because moisture makes fires difficult to burn. Okay, so it is super flippin' windy out. But I've got this fire starter that Dub sent me, and we're just going to cut a decent chunk off. And this is, I think, jute twine. I think that's how you say that. And wax. This should take a spark with a fire steel, but I did not bring one. So, oops. But yeah, you just ruffle everything up. I'm going to set it right there in the middle. I've got all my small fire starting wood. Somewhere I've got my lighter. Oh, there it is. I did build a little bit of a wind barrier because it is super windy out. I've got a mixture of juniper and oak that's really dry. So we're going to try this and see if it'll work. It's wanting to, but that wind is really messing with it. There we go. That should hopefully get burning there. Looks like it's going to take off. I'm going to keep processing some of this bigger wood now. Oop. Did I just put it out? I think I just smothered it. That's why you got to be careful of how fast you put wood on. If this were a life and death situation, it's still burning. But if it were a life and death situation, it could have been bad. All right, the fire's definitely getting going now, and we're just going to keep adding wood to it. Get some of these bigger pieces going. Yeah, I know. Shouldn't be using my knee. That piece is pretty wet. But this stuff's really small, so I'm not concerned. I could probably break it like that, yeah. So we're going to let this keep burning until we get a good bed of coals, and then we're going to get the steak going, and I got a really cool idea how to do that. And I'll show you that here in just a minute. All right, this is that Gerber that Dub gave me, kind of like a Christmas present. And I got this, this old hanger out here. So be sure to pick those pieces up. Take and straighten this thing out as best we can. There we go. There, we're going to take and heat this up to kill any germs that are living on it and burn off anything that shouldn't be on there. And yeah, we'll be back to you. All right, so I got the steak all nice and seasoned. We're going to take and skewer it, hopefully. And this skewer is nice and hot, so hopefully I don't burn myself. Ooh, that's hot. All right, there we go. And here, I'll even move it up so you can see it. Okay, and that's going to be how we cook the steak. There you go. Steak is a cooking. Okay, so the steak's done. We got to let it sit for about 5 minutes or so. Kind of let those juices, get all figured out in there. So, I went ahead and I added a few more branches or cross beams, whatever you want to call them, to the new tree fort. I don't have any pine trees on the property, unfortunately. So, what I do have is actually better. Now, cedar has a pleasant smell to me and probably you guys, but moths, snakes, mice, spiders, things like that hate the smell of cedar. So that's actually fantastic, because just over there is some cedar trees. Now I will come back out again here probably next weekend, get that finished up with the cross beams and the supports underneath and everything. I'll go and cut a bunch of cedar branches off. I'll take them from multiple trees so I don't cause any damage to like one singular tree. I'll just pile them up out here until I get that floor of the fort, if that's what you want to call it. Actually, I suppose that is what you would call it. Once I get that good and shored up, I'm sure it's going to hold me and possibly a guest. I'll go ahead and put those up there. Then I'll take and I'll build the roof support, and I'm going to take that plastic from the existing fort, which I am going to take down. I am nervous about that thing falling on me. It hasn't yet, but that doesn't mean it's not going to. It's been sitting there for quite a while, and it's slowly rotting. So I just would rather play it safe. So I'm going to take that plastic off the tree and build the roof and build walls. I'll also build some railing and a ladder to get up there and so on and so forth. But I'm going to make it so I can roll them walls up a little bit, because in the summertime, that's going to be like a hot box. Wintertime, it's also going to be similar to a hot box. So I might, bring my wood stove out here and put it in there. But as I had mentioned to you guys too, I'm going to put some mud and stuff up there to build kind of like a fire pit, so to speak. I'll put a deflector in there and everything so I don't burn the place down. But yeah, I think that'd be pretty cool too. If I can't get that to work, I probably will bring my jet boil out here. I'll probably bring a plastic tote that I can seal to keep moisture out of, to store certain things out here. All that fun jazz. But yeah, in the summertime, it'll definitely be way too hot. But as you guys can hear, the wind's blowing 100 miles an hour. So hopefully I'll have a pretty decent breeze blowing through there at night so I can sleep. But it has been about 5 minutes, so I'm going to bite into this steak. And this thing cooked amazingly. Wow. I put some rosemary, garlic, and some garlic salt on here. Just did one side. Oh my God, is that fantastic. Sorry for talking with my mouth full. I'm going to eat this real quick. I'll get back with you guys. That was amazing. Holy cow. That hit the spot too. It's probably a good thing I'm wrapping this video up because that might have put me in a food coma. So yeah, there's plenty of building material out here. They were out here cutting down some of these dead trees to heat their houses with this winter. So plenty of branches and stuff. I don't need any big logs to build any of this. I just need branches and pieces of the logs. So plenty of building material, plenty of firewood. I will have a fire pit down here. I'll probably put it in a little bit different spot than this. That way I don't have to worry about a cow stepping in it and twisting an ankle or anything. Excuse me. I apologize. I'm sure I'll get some hate for that. Damn, that was a good steak. So I'm going to let this fire burn down a little bit more. Then, as you guys seen, I built it in a mud puddle. So that'll be great because it'll be really easy to put out. But, yeah, so thanks for tuning in, you guys. I really appreciate you. Sorry I've been gone. Just real hectic with work and personal life. As you guys have seen on my some of my posts I've been putting up, I met somebody. Catherine's absolutely amazing, and eventually you guys will see her out here filming with me on occasion, possibly permanently. She is a very, very beautiful girl. Guapo. But we're in the whole process of getting to know each other and whatnot. I will be traveling to see her later on this year. I just have to wait for this whole coronavirus thing to end, so yeah. But enough about that. So fort's coming along. I'll show you guys a little bit more here after I get this fire put out and all my stuff gathered up before I head back to the house to get this edited and uploaded. Just wanted to throw a short little video out here. I kind of been missing in action and stuff like that. So yeah, but I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Thank you for your continued support and understanding and all that. Hey, my plane. Hi, plane. Never fails. It's either a plane or a train. So, thank you guys. I appreciate you. And like I said, I'll show you the fort here in a minute, and then we're going to get out of here. So, there's my train. That's what the top looks like so far. And this thing's quite strong. I was hanging from it already. So, once I get the rest of the supports and everything, I don't think we'll have a big issue. Excuse me. So, yeah, we're going to head back. I got the fire out. We're going to head back, get this video up. But I appreciate you guys tuning in. So next time we come back, like I said, we'll finish the floor and the base and getting that all good. Lay down some some cedar branches, rather, for the flooring, so I'm not sleeping super uncomfortably. I probably will bring an air mattress out here too. I've got a couple of spare ones laying around the house. Probably just bring one out here and leave it out here. Sleeping bag, wool blanket, stuff like that. Get the roof all done up and the walls and everything, and try to do an overnight out here as soon as possible. So thanks for tuning in. It's Ryan Outdoors. I appreciate you. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. Give the video a thumbs up. That helps push my video so other people can see it. And I appreciate you guys. Bye.